The number one toxic habit that silently destroys your identity in relationships. New to me, I'm Coach Los, certified life and relationship coach to help you fix your relationship or find the one you want. I know you think you have your identity intact and you think you'd know if you were losing yourself, right? But there's one toxic habit that silently destroys your sense of self in relationships that even the smartest, strongest people sometimes don't see coming. Oh, and it starts small. You compromise a little here, you stay quiet there, and then you convince yourself it's not a big deal. I'm just being understanding. But one day you wake up and can't recognize who you are anymore because your identity's been replaced by this one silent habit. Self-abandonment disguised as being low maintenance. And the worst part, it's praised. You're told, oh, you're so easygoing. You're so chill. The cool partner. But in reality, you're just suppressing your needs to avoid tension, to where you're literally shrinking to keep the peace, or what you think is peace, because it can't truly be peace if you don't feel peaceful internally. You stop sharing your preferences, your truths, your voice, not because you feel secure, but because you started actually believing that your needs are inconvenient. Inconvenient to your partner, to the relationship. You'll be the problem in the situation. Heck, even inconvenient to yourself, because you've convinced yourself that not ruffling any feathers means you're keeping the peace, which you think is a benefit to you. And that's the moment you abandon yourself, piece by piece. This is why it's always so crucial to have balance in your relationship, to make sure what you require is spoken up for just as much as what your partner does. And to be honest, if you actually love your partner, they need you to have standards and requirements to hold them to a higher standard so they can be a better version of themselves. And if they love you in return, they'll be more than happy to meet your standards in return the way you do for them. And if they wouldn't be, you're in the wrong relationship. So if you've been stuck in that habit, it's time to come back to yourself. And if you need help with that, I'll show you how to rebuild your voice, your boundaries, and your truth in the Relationship Rulebook Challenge if you haven't taken it already. If you want the link to take the challenge, either DM me or comment the word challenge below, and I'll get it to you to dive in along with a free training video to get you started. Let's get it.